Namaste, dear listener. Welcome to the Iowa channel, Astro Indo Dabi, Oneness in Astrology and Spirituality, bringing in awareness by Abhi. If you haven't as yet, please click on the subscribe button, like and share this podcast so that it reaches many people that can possibly benefit from such insights. Absolutely beautiful question. Hi, Abhi. Please, can you tell me what are the most perfect times to pray? Now, let's understand what prayer is. Firstly, prayer. Prayer is connecting to your higher power, and there's various ways that you can. So, connecting can be in the form of meditation. It can be form of bhakti yoga, devotion. It can be in the form of singing. It can be in the form of thinking. It can be in the form of putting your hands together, being grateful. It can be in the form of looking at nature itself and appreciating it. It can be in all of these forms. Bhakti yoga, kriya yoga, gyan yoga, karma yoga. These are all different ways of praying. Now, obviously, praying to you depends on what you may think is prayer. So, what is the best time to pray? If me telling you what prayer means connecting to your higher power, and it's the various ways. So, prayer is good anytime. You must pray all the time. In fact, before you put food in your mouth, you must acknowledge your higher power. Where this food has come from? It has come from Mother Earth. It has come from the rain, the sun, the soil. I bow down to all these elements. For it wasn't through the elements, I won't have food to eat. I bow down to the sun. I bow down to the ground. I bow down to air. I bow down to the water. I bow down because I don't need to scratch my head and look at something which I can't see. When I can see that the rain is falling, feeding the soil, I can see the sun that's there. I can see the plants growing and giving me food. I can see the animals eating that. So I don't need to argue with anybody. I don't need to be a religious person to understand this. It's a fact that I can see these elements doing its job. So I need to bow down to the gods of soil, the gods of water, whether we call them gods or what. This gratitude in you is happening all the time. Every single time I eat, I am doing this. So when do you pray? Well, every time before you eat. Also, when I go to shower, the shower that's going through my body, the water, I'm grateful for it. I'm connecting to the water. As I'm walking, I'm connecting to the ground. As I'm driving, I'm connecting to the ground. When I'm talking to people, I'm connecting to themselves. The same source of existence, how they are here. We all are coming from the same source. I bow down to that creation that's happening within them, which is happening in between me. When I look at animals, I'm in prayer. I'm feeding the animals. This is karma yoga. I'm doing karma yoga. So when is the best time to pray? I'm doing bhakti yoga all the time. I'm connecting to the sun every morning and in the evening. I'm connecting to the moon. So when is a good time to pray? If you have true devotion within you, you will look at everything and you will see creation in it and you will be praying. So this is how I would like to answer this here. The best time to pray is all the time in everything that you see around you. How it has come to an existence. And I thank the elements that's involved. And I thank the creation which is happening. Creator and creation is happening all the time. I'm bowing down to the super science that exists, which allows the heart to beat on its own. The heart doesn't need my permission to beat, it's beating. Who can govern this? Me creating this podcast right now, I'm in prayer because I'm bowing down to my higher power, because my heart is pumping without me even doing anything. Such a great manager that's managing every kind of piece of life on this planet, which could be a trillion. I mean, there's 7 odd billion. Then there's 432,000 different species, or 4,200,000 different species of animals. What about the amount of them? It's uncountable. In fact, it's non-comprehensible to understand how many different hearts are pumping. And there's only one manager. How is this possible? So this is a prayer. The prayer requires you to seek and to be observant, to be mindful. That's the prayer. So it's all the time. When you just go and pray one time in the day and you carry on with your business, yeah, it's okay, but it won't get you very far because you are oblivious to the things around you. Your consciousness is not on higher power. It may be once in a day. How much is that once going to really do? But here you want to bring the most profound experience in your existence. So it's an every moment thing. So this is how I do it. Thank you very much for listening to me. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Ram. Om Namah Shivaya, Hari Bol, and goodbye.